Cheers! Welcome to Movie Bitches! RuPaul's Drag Race Season 3, Episode 1! Hallelujah!
Right, you only get a certain amount of those. Okay?
First things first, shout out to our wine sponsor Wink, trywink.com/moviebitches. You get $20 off your first month. You could use it on rosé like we are right now.
Oh, yes.
Please support our patreon.com/moviebitches.
Yes.
If you are a patron of $5 a month or more, then you're seeing this a day before everyone else. So, lucky you. Thanks so much.
So, Season 3.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Episode 1.
Yes.
Should we start with the workroom looks?
Like the entrance looks?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
First in the workroom, Delta Work.
Yes.
Who I love.
Yes.
She's...
Emmy nominated.
Oh, yes. For
Delta
hair.
Work.
She has a real Edna Turnblad after the makeover thing going on.
I didn't love this.
The color, was kind of, barf green. I wasn't, gagging, but it was, cute. I liked it. I was like, oh, that was cute. So then next...
Carmen Carrera. In, as someone said, probably the most clothing we'll ever see her in this entire season.
Pretty much.
This is the most clothes I have seen you ever in. Always buck naked.
This was gorgeous.
It was.
She looked like she was in a pageant and she was like, and I will take the crown now, please.
Just for the job you want.
It's true.
So then next in is Phoenix.
Who's that? Like
I don't know.
thing?
She's like rising like the Phoenix.
Phoenix.
That would be cool if she had like a dress that like burned as she twirled.
She was the girl on fire.
Yeah. It's not what she did.
No. Oh boy. No, it wasn't. So she comes in looking like, Sandy and Cha-Cha de Gregorio had a slutty baby. Well, sexy Sandy.
Right, of course.
Post-makeover Sandy.
Yes. Sandy, not Sandra D.
Exactly.
It was very clear to me.
Great, I love it. Okay. But she had this pretty awful wig that, might come up later. It was very, kind of like that Adam Lambert wig that Martin McMichaels wore in the reunion.
Yes.
I don't care for it.
No.
Is that all we have to say about Phoenix? I guess.
I mean, I don't know. I am underwhelmed.
By Phoenix?
Yeah.
She paints her face in a way that seems like she's either in a bad mood or smelling something bad all the time.
RBF.
Yeah. Maybe that's just her face. I don't know. But when she's out of drag, she doesn't have resting bitch face. So I don't know.
I don't know. Well, so maybe it's just the drag is RBF.
I think it's the drag.
Yeah. Or it's RSSBF. Resting, smelling something bad face. That one doesn't work as well.
It's harder to keep track of. That's for sure. That's for sure. Next, Manila Design.
Yes.
Now, I didn't love this.
No.
It was not my favorite.
It was fine.
It was like, a zebra print dress. She had kind of a Betty Page pinup thing with like the garter belt snapped into the tights.
Yeah, pom-pommy.
Oh yeah, it looked like she was wearing just two awful toupees.
Yeah.
Just on her shoulders. Like really, really awful.
Or maybe like a couple dead gremlins, I don't know.
But gremlins are white.
Well, fair, okay. Well, they're dead, so they turned black. I don't know, shut up.
Couldn't get a grasp on the wig. I kept looking at it like, where does it end and where does it begin? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I really like Manila, but not this.
Love Manila, but, we can talk about it, but I thought her look to go to the thrift store should have been her walk-in look.
Yes, I agree.
That was fabulous.
Yes.
With the sushi earrings and a big pink waist, tight, high-waisted belt.
I was confused
shirt.
Why they, had them get out of drag.
Come in drag.
Yep.
Take
a picture, get out of drag, go shopping in different drag.
Get back in drag.
Unless it was a different day. Did they film this over 3 days?
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's just so amazing to me the difference between this season and season 9. Where it's like, Jesus Christ, they went shopping for shit.
Yeah.
They had to build things. They did this photo shoot.
Yeah.
And then they spent so much longer with the queens. Now the production timeline is we have 6 days. You guys, 15 episodes, 6 days.
It's crazy.
Queens, you got 10 minutes to get into drag. I'm like, what's happening? This is insane.
It's a bummer because it's true. I really felt like I got to know every single queen a bit.
That's true. In this one episode. I mean, I felt like this episode was a little long.
A little bit.
But...
That being said,
I much prefer it to be a little long and like get to know people and whatever than be like, and here's 5 seconds of a runway.
Yeah.
So next, Stacey Lane Matthews. I always want to say Stacey Lane Bryant, and I don't know why.
Lane Bryant sounds
right.
Like gonna go, get some caftans down at Lane Bryant. I don't know. No.
No.
I don't know. She comes in looking very demure and ladylike. She looked like she was going to church on Sunday. She got her special dress from Dress Barn. It wasn't, bad.
Right.
But it was also you look normal? I don't know. It
right.
Was
it's interesting every time, particularly in these earlier seasons, where it's the queens come into the workroom and it's what were you going for?
What impact were you trying to make? What were you trying to say with this look?
Oh, you were trying to fade into the background. I see. Okay. Your first impression for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the other contestants, for Ru,
at least in these first 8 seasons, 7 seasons, whatever, you were pretty much guaranteed to take some sort of embarrassing photo in. Just come prepared for that. I want to look great, and I want to be versatile. I don't want to have some crazy long gown, so that when they're okay, you're going to go ice skating and to do a triple axel, and we're going to take your picture.
Oh my God, I would love that.
I mean, I think they're never going to do any sort of physical challenge ever again.
They've hurt too many of them. Oh my God, would I love ice skating drag queens.
Did you ever watch Be Good, Johnny Ware?
Yes.
It was so good.
It was good. What happened to it?
They canceled it. What are you going to do? I mean, I would have watched more, but...
I definitely would have.
Yeah. I also would have watched more of Rick and Steve's fabulous gay Lego adventure or whatever.
What?
He's a lady! Ah!
Meow.
Rick and Steve, and they were these little Lego characters that were gay together and lived in a they were a gay couple, and it was really cute and stupid.
Is that Queer Duck? When they would play that before Queer as Folk? Kind of like Duckman, but it was gay.
I don't know.
Oh, Oscar Wildcat, you just gotta do it!
If I came out, it would kill Mother. I'll do it tonight.
So what were we talking about?
Stacey Lane Matthews.
Yeah, I'm done with her. What's next?
Shade.
Do you think I'm competition? No. That was harsh.
Do you not see me as competition? No.
You asked the question.
That's true.
That's my thing. Don't ask.
What did you expect her to say? Speaking of not competition. Venus Delight.
Burn.
It's just a fact. It's not a read, it's just a fact.
Venus Delight walks in with some Farrah Fawcett hair and just a real basic 70s long hippie dress.
Yeah, it was pretty ugly.
Well, it was, on top of everything else, the fabric was black and white.
It was it was one of those kaleidoscopy. It was if someone was trying to rip off, was it Anya from Project Runway?
But not doing a good job.
Exactly.
No, Anya would have picked a better fabric.
Exactly. And a better cut and just been like that.
What was the guy? Was it Matthew? Who was the gay guy who was pissed who was so angry that whole season with the overly plucked eyebrows?
Oh.
He was always I know
oh my
fucking
god.
sew, and
oh my god,
sew.
right?
He was always making
I
shiny
forget his
things,
name. He was so bitchy and
he was
so
much,
angry.
and I maybe didn't hate it.
I did, and then I didn't. It actually grew on me, which is weird. You would think it'd be the opposite, but no. I grew to be yeah, you're kind of right. A lot of the time. I liked Anya.
She won the whole season.
Oh, I liked Anya. But...
I liked her too. She won the whole season, and she'd been sewing for 6 months.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Remember that? So then next, Yara Sofia.
Oh my god, who I love.
Yeah.
But also didn't love this.
No. Well, the neckline was real high. And then
it was a piece of black satin just sort of almost thrown over her shoulders or something. It was very,
Oh, her husband helps her back into her straitjacket.
Oh God, look at that. Your husband helps you back into your straitjacket. Oh.
She had this sort of cha-cha skirt on. It had those ruffles here.
Yeah.
But again, it was also black and white paisley. Just kind of ugly.
It wasn't flattering. It wasn't like, oh my god, this is a disaster of a thing, but it wasn't
No.
like, oh, this is making you look real good.
It wasn't like, yes. It was like, okay. Her face, though, looked beat. She had like the evil queen, you know, Nina contacts in, like.
Next, Mariah Balenciaga, Mariah Paris, Mariah Successful.
I really like Mariah.
I do too.
And Mariah Balenciaga, aka Mariah Paris, aka Mariah Successful.
She's so funny.
And she knows how to beat a mug.
Shit, she's gorgeous on top of everything else. She was giving me some early 2000s Kim Kardashian with the like tight Band-Aid dress and the slicked back long hair. It was beautiful. She looked really pretty.
She did. So you agree? You think she looks really pretty?
She was working the gams, like she knew what she was accentuating.
Yes, it was a little like boardroom meets like.
It was a little bit like at the club.
It was somewhere in between. I don't know. Like the dress
So
was.
it's lipstick jungle.
Yes, exactly.
So what you're saying is that it's lipstick jungle. Great.
Yes, yes.
So then next into the workroom, Alexis Mateo.
Bam!
Bam! I didn't love this either. I was really like, oh, that's too, I don't know, it was beige, you know, kind of tan. I was like, well, that never, I don't know, it's not, I don't like it unless it's, I don't like beige when it's fancy. Beige is a very, I'm at the beach wearing like, you know, linen slacks kind of color.
Sure.
For
sure.
me,
It's very like
personally.
Nancy Meyers
Yes.
beach house.
Yes.
Something's got to give.
Oh, look at me in this like tan blazer and this turtleneck. I look fabulous. Yes, of course you do. But she's got, it was like kind of, like she knew what was coming. She had like a winter wonderland.
Yeah, well, because
like
there's
this
like the little
weird-
white fuzzy bottom.
Like a Sonia Henny ice skating out. Like she was like, I'm ice skating, I'm doing my number, and then I'm gonna slide off the ice and then go have dinner with like Guy Lombardi. It was weird. I don't know. It was weird. But her face looked great.
Yep.
Her and Yara's wigs are sickening. So next into the workroom, India Ferrah, wearing the same fucking wig as Phoenix.
Yep.
Now the weird thing is people kept saying that would be so embarrassing to walk in wearing the same outfit. And I was like, well, they're both wearing like black leather, but they weren't the same outfit.
They weren't the same outfit.
They were the same fucking wig. And it was
Absolutely.
hilarious.
Yes.
But they were not the same outfit. This outfit, Jesus Christ,
Disaster.
was crapped up. It had
The big sunglasses.
like the line, the Kanye
ugh.
West sunglasses. Huge earrings. She had a high waist belt and a low waist belt that also had a dangly thing. She had like wrist arm cuffs. She had a choker on. I mean, it was like her tights were diamond shaped or whatever.
And then I think she had like rhymes. It was crazy.
So much.
Yeah.
It definitely looked like India was, you know, a stripper getting ready for her like biker themed routine. And I'll take these sunglasses off and peel off the gloves. And I've
Toss
got
that to
one belt, what? 2 belts? I mean, it was like really
that's
absurd.
true. That is an outfit to wear playing strip
Poker, exactly.
So
Yeah,
they make this
I don't
whole
know.
big deal in the edit, oh my god, about the fact that they have the
Oh
same
my
hair.
god.
And
Will they
it's
start playing the good, the bad, and the ugly?
I look over to Phoenix, copying my style, so I actually had to go up to her and, you know, be a little cunt to her.
I love your hair.
Oh, and then in the confessional, Phoenix is like,
She's very like old school drag, which is cool. It's cool to see like that style of drag still amongst us. So.
oh, I'm smart and sassy, and I was like, go home already.
please leave.
So then Mimian first comes in. Oh, I actually kind of liked this. It was stupid. She has like a tray of cookies and she's like, welcome to my party. She has like a Muppet on her hem.
I mean, it was like a 60s negligee wrap dress.
Yeah.
Boa.
Yep.
I didn't hate the dress. I hated the wig.
Sure.
That like afro with, and then the flat iron pieces just in the front.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Yeah.
It can also be in the burn pile. Set it on fire.
I feel like there's gonna be like a lot of carcinogens from burning all
put it out
this
of its misery. That wig is awful. It's truly a disaster.
Does that?
Because that's the burn the wig pile. That's what it's called. The disaster pile.
The disaster pile. And it makes a smoke cloud.
Yeah. Because they're cloud friends that she's hanging out with at the club. But she comes in this deep V black jumpsuit, sparkling jumpsuit with this stupid Cyclops.
Like dunce hat.
Muppet dunce hat.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good. I loved it.
It was so good.
So
And she
funny.
has like this little Raja necklace with like a kiss.
Oh, and the little like mink stole kind of. I mean, I don't know if it was mink, but a stole going on. It was just like so funny.
It was a great, like, this is a memorable statement look to come in.
I'm walking in with a horse mask.
I mean, it's funny, like, how clear it was, like...
From the beginning.
Yeah. Raj is like, oh, I'm here to win, bitches, and it's gonna happen.
Raja came to play.
Yeah.
Where is her body? Where is her hair? Where is her makeup? I don't see her on the same level as the rest of us.
Well, and I remember when I first watched this season, she was so familiar to me, and I had this just back of my mind, like, why you recognize you, what's going on? And I realized it was because she was like in the background of every makeup tent photo shoot on America's Next Top Model.
Yeah.
And it was that weird, just like, something's back there. What is it? What is it? I know you. Holy shit.
Ooh, I'm excited for Snatch Game.
Me too. So then Ru comes in and announces that the prize money has been upped to $75,000.
That's a lot of fucking money.
$75,000.
Bitch! That's a lot of fucking money.
And then the new pit crew
Yes!
comes in wheeling a giant present
Oh, right.
box.
I forgot again.
I forgot when we were watching it. It's like, oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. I'm exhausted. So anyway, they're all thinking, oh, it's going to be an even sexier pit crew man coming out of it. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Mike Ruiz? Just like...
Oh, I love that.
Right? With his shirt
It's
off?
silly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yummy beefy daddy. Out of a box. Into my box? Too much. Bingo, bango, here's my vagina.
You took it there. But no, it is, in fact, Shangela.
Yep.
Who pops out of the box. Everyone's faces are gold.
Yes.
They're just like, bitch.
What the fuck?
They're so pissed. I was too at the time. I still kind of am not excited about it.
See, I was actually never pissed because it was like, oh, she left. She was kind of fun. Like, she is fun. But it's already started where you're just like, shut up.
Hallelujah! Merry Christmas, happy holidays, bitches.
Puke green. I just say
Oh,
Pepto-Bismol.
Like leopardy, cheetah,
leopard,
yeah.
leopard. Like I'm going to the club in Miami dress on.
Yep, pretty much.
Her makeup still looks bad.
I mean, that's what's really disappointing is that, right? Like, where you're like, oh, she's back. Like, she better have learned shit and, like, gotten her shit together. And from the get, you're like, oh, no.
They're all like, okay, why is she here, basically? And Ru announces that she's going to be joining them for this season. And it's very much like,
oh.
Shangela will be joining you in this competition.
Oh.
All right.
Sickening.
Yay.
I mean, kind of like when they brought Cynthia back and everyone's like...
So then we get our fabulous Embarrass the Queens while in drag photo shoot with Mike Ruiz.
Yes!
And this time they have to jump on a huge trampoline. And it seems like nobody's ever been on a trampoline before. People are having a rough time.
Right? The queens that did the best were the ones that just kind of kept like a straight up and down jump, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, and I'm going to turn my foot back, or like, you know,
yeah.
Ooh. And the ones that really struggled were the ones that were like, and I'm bouncing this way. You know, it's like, oh my God, too much movement. You got to control it.
Oh, yeah.
But then you couldn't do too little, because then some of the, you know, it's like, oh, here's my armpit.
Here's my armpit, or don't put your hand up all the way.
Oh, you still did.
Oh, you did it anyway.
Raja obviously, like, clearly won. She had the best photo.
Right, and then she's like, I just feel like I took this competition out.
I kind of lifted my leg and pissed on it a little bit.
Ru kind of gives this vague, like, description of, like, you're gonna have to go spend some money. And
right? There was this whole Christmas narrative. Was it just so that Shangela could come out of that fucking box?
Yeah.
And there's only one shopping day left until it's Christmas at RuPaul's Drag Race.
Couldn't have been a birthday.
It was so weird. I was like, why is it Christmas? What is happening? Maybe because RuPaul does like these Christmas specials?
Sure. But anyway, she tells them all to get in drag. And they go down to a thrift store and they're all in day drag and they show all the civilians being like...
No one took pictures. Really? I missed that.
Yeah, they were on the street.
I mean, I guess I would. I'd be like, oh my God.
But they were like...
Well, I would have been like, oh my God, RuPaul.
Right? But yes, they all got into day drag. The only ones that I really cared about were Manila. I thought looked fabulous. She was wearing the outfit that like Penny in Dirty Dancing wears at the very end with that sort of like tight waist. And then I thought Raja looked really pretty. She had this blonde, crimped mom hair on. And just,
right.
Like, the whole palette of like the hair with her skin and the color of the dress, like it all just really looked good to me. I was like, I like this a lot. So Ru encourages them all to shoplift.
I think they were supposed to mop stuff from the workroom.
What?
The Christmas decoration.
No, she was like, and whatever you can find to mop. I mean, stealing from Goodwill, that's pretty shitty.
Right? I did love that Shangela was like, I want this thing, but it's $45 and that's all I have. So, would you take 22?
I'm on a budget. 23.
Say hallelujah for me.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, all right.
She knows how to schmooze her way into, you know.
I don't find her to be untalented. I just find her annoying.
Okay.
That's the bottom line.
Okay.
Mimi won't shut the fuck up in the workroom.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Can I get a...
If that's her way, that's fine, but it's annoying as hell to me, so.
Oh my God, and then she has this whole obnoxious like breakdown where she starts bawling because she doesn't know what to do and she doesn't know how to sew. She can't make the dress work. And I'm just like, I don't care. I know that's so mean, but it was just like so much.
Suddenly out of nowhere.
It was so much.
Mariah was very nice to her.
Yes.
That was unexpected.
And they were, you know what? It was so helpful, and it was good that it was nice that they did, because then it was like a more interesting thing on the runway. Like, I actually really loved what she ended up doing. We'll talk about it, but so it was like, it's a good thing that she got that pep talk.
Girl, don't bug your nose on the fabric, bitch.
I just wish that she had just like been like, oh my God, I'm having a meltdown.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, yeah, it was like too much.
Girl, put yourself together, darling.
And if I have to lip sync, I'll motherfucking lip sync my life off.
Ru comes around to talk to everybody.
Yes. Like, so much happens in this episode.
I'm
What
telling
the
you,
actual, like,
jam-packed.
Jam-packed.
She talks to at least 4 to 5 of the queens.
A lot of the queens.
But then she gets to Manila, and Manila talks about Sahara Davenport being her boyfriend. And it's like, oh no, it's so sad watching it back now.
It really is. And then she's like, so Phoenix, show me this. And she's like, well, I crushed the ornaments onto the lapel. It was the other one.
Venus Delight was like, I crushed these, and Ru was like, oh, I already saw that Phoenix already did that. Who stole from who or whatever?
Yeah,
and she's like,
I
she
did it
stole
first.
it from me. Oh my gosh, it was my idea.
Why don't you just be like, great minds think alike, but I did it better.
It became evident that Venus Delight was taking a lot of things too seriously, which we will get to and talk about for a while.
Carmen is just running around the workroom naked as fuck.
What can I say? Carmen just likes to be naked. She's just really comfortable with her body.
I'm sorry, I feel comfortable with my body. For me, it's a locker room.
Which is interesting now that she's transitioned.
Yeah.
Everyone was like complaining about her being naked all the time. I was like, whatever. I mean, I get it, but like they were being extra about
They
it.
were being extra, although I feel like it would be a little weird and unprofessional if like someone's just prancing around with their dick flopping about.
Totally, but like it was kind of hilarious too.
It's like you could wear some little short shorts or something.
But Carmen is just like to be naked.
I saw her cock. And darling, get some clothes, darling. Do you know what? I don't want to see your clothes.
So, quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with the runway and a crazy lip sync.
I'm
and
gonna
Untucked.
Go out on a limb and say one of the craziest lip syncs
One
in
of,
existence.
like,
I
right?
forgot how crazy we'll talk about
Yeah.
it.
So Ru comes down the runway.
This dress
The dress was great.
was fabulous. Silhouette. I mean, just hugged her perfectly. The fabric was cool. This is one of the best silhouettes. Sometimes Ru will be like, oh, this is really pretty. Why'd you crap it up with this like weird sleeve? Or
or this
crap
like
it up with some weird fucking
sashes.
fabric, just like sashes, or like what's going on? What's happening? You know, like
her hair was like a little meh.
Her face
makeup was like a little.
Was a lot of the same color.
Yeah.
It looked. It was like blended. I don't know. It was weird. I was like, what is going on? She didn't have any color eyeshadow or highlight.
Yeah.
It was odd.
A little bit.
I mean, she still looks gorgeous.
Sure.
So then. This was weird.
Well, I think this was just like a nod to the Christmas specials of.
Sure, but then utilize it. So she like announces that Bruce Vilanch is gonna be dressed as Santa, which
he's like sitting in the corner next to
terrifying image.
Yeah.
He's just like off to the side, and
by
I
like
thought,
a Christmas tree or something.
Is he gonna judge them? He doesn't really. He says like 3 things.
Yeah, Ru will like toss it over there.
Ru will be like, what do you think, Santa? Did you write a joke while you were sitting over there? It was weird.
It was weird.
I'd like to hear from Santa, Bruce Vilanch.
I was very concerned about the mistletoe because I think it's bad when anything takes root there.
If he had been a judge that was just, and I'm dressed like Santa because I'm Bruce Vilanch.
Right.
I'm wacky.
I'm wacky, right.
Sure,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. This was weird. Santino's back.
Santino's back.
And also wouldn't have been funnier to have Santino be Santa?
Why?
Well, Santino, and he has a beard.
Picturing it.
Yeah.
Is it more terrifying than Bruce Vilanch or less?
I don't know. Only time will tell.
It might be equal parts terrifying. And
Mike Ruiz.
Mike Ruiz is there.
Yep.
And Michelle Visage.
Yay!
The first episode that she's been on.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe she was like a guest and I forgot about it.
I don't think so because she like there was a whole thing where she like wasn't allowed to.
And then
Vanessa Williams,
who looks fabulous.
Always.
I mean, yes, but like she looked fabulous.
I like her.
I love Vanessa.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dance with me? Forget about it.
Forget about it. So anyway, category is Christmas.
Christmas crap couture?
Sure, I like that.
Their best holiday drag looks, using thrift store hand-me-downs and Christmas decorations.
First down the runway. First down the runway. Carmen, I almost said Carmen Miranda.
Carmen, is that like you said Carmen?
Carmen, it's Kermit the Frog meets Carmen Miranda meets Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
I love it.
I don't know what that looks like.
Whatever it is, they're wearing a very large brimmed hat.
Yes. So anyway, Carmen Carrera.
Oh my gosh.
Wearing pretty much nothing.
I mean, she's wearing a bra and a
belt.
And
yet it works.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like so stupid, but I loved it.
Yep.
She was definitely like one of the strippers from Gypsy, Miss Mistletoe, you know, and it was just like, you gotta get a gimmick, you know, if you wanna.
The mistletoe was like the stupidest, funniest part.
Oh yeah, she turns around and it's just like, kiss my ass. So then next down the runway, Manila Luzon in a sort of like sexed up white Christmas, you know, like if Ava Gardner like replaced Vera Allen to make it like a sexier, you know, musical. Yara Sophia comes out and she looks like Max from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. She's got like
that's
the
what I thought
antlers
too.
like stuck to her head.
Yep.
Like here I am, they're tied to my head.
Yep.
And she's got a little Rudolph nose on.
Right.
And I liked all of that.
Yeah.
The actual dress was not really into.
No.
It looked like it was diseased. There was like red disease with like balls on the red.
Sure.
Like, I don't know, it looked like amoebas or something.
The silhouette was like strange and like...
Well, and I realized like, oh, it was bad because the plan was now I will take it off and quick change into a bikini. And I was like, yeah, I approve of this.
Except for the butt was a little weird.
Oh
boy.
I'm gonna need this.
Yep.
I'm running low.
So next down the runway, Phoenix.
Oh, Jesus.
Actually, I'm gonna have some too.
Okay.
This was a disaster.
Oh my god. She looked like she was a passenger on the good ship Lollipop.
I don't know what that is.
From Shirley Temple. On the good ship, lollipop. Okay, anyway.
On the good ship, lollipop.
Like a sailor. I don't know. With like the skirt was. I've never seen that silhouette. It was like tight and then
poofy
and then
squared,
wide, but then squared and then short and striped.
Oh boy, it was awful.
With the blazers, with the big bubbly balls. With
Yeah.
then the
Oh god.
fringe,
Oh god. It
and
was
then
so
the
bad.
thing in her hair. And,
Oh.
it was a lot. And her makeup. Whoa, it was a lot.
I don't understand how she was not in the bottom 3. I was like, this is disgusting. Get it out of my face. I know that's so harsh, but it was awful. It didn't make any sense. It was like, what are you, like a Christmas sailor? What the fuck is that?
She's
like,
not,
at least
she's
it was
surely. Thanks. The Venture Brothers thing.
Thanks.
So then next down the runway, Stacey Lane Matthews.
Yeah.
I didn't hate this. It was, again, sort of like demure and basic.
Yeah, yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
at first I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh.
Like the silhouette fit her nicely.
It did. She looked, this is not a read.
No.
She looked like one of those pretty, like, red globe Christmas ornaments.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, oh, you look like a Christmas ornament. She, for me, just seemed very safe.
Totally safe.
So, next up, Venus Delight.
This was crapped up.
Oh my god.
Talk about crapped up.
Right? The fucking ponytail with the
Well, they kept saying that they enjoyed the ponytail.
Vanessa Williams said she thought it was the best part of her outfit. Let's not get carried away.
I was going for the simple look, but they wanted wham.
There was a lot of really bad outfits this time. So,
Yes.
like, was hers, I don't
Awful.
know, Venus's might have been worse.
I think this is Venus. Phoenix?
God damn it. Phoenix's might have been worse. Well, what? Venus is gone, so now I won't mix them up anymore. Jesus.
No, Venus's was more basic. Phoenix's was...
Wait, I lost track. Which one is which?
Phoenix is the sailor.
Right, okay.
Venus is the tacky stripper ponytail
Right.
crap job.
Right. Candy Cane. That's her stripper name.
Sure.
Next down the runway was India Ferrah, who I thought was awful too.
Yeah.
She's like, it was really bizarre. She's got like a red dress with a very deep V that has like ruffles all the way down. She looked like a Christmas vagina. Like it was like bizarre.
It was. And then her breastplate was like showing the bottom.
Yeah. And her eye makeup was insane.
Insane. And then
white,
she had
just like iridescent white.
This was really bad.
It might be worse. I don't
No.
know. There was so
No.
many bad. It was so bad.
It was bad.
Andrew, she was the Christmas vagina.
Here's the thing. I actually enjoyed Shangela's concept. But her finish and her fit and finish really killed her.
Yeah. I wouldn't have put Shangela in the bottom.
I don't think I would have either. I would have put these three. I would have put Phoenix, Venus, and Ferrah.
The three that I can't
constantly
distinguish between each other.
I would have put them in the bottom 3 for sure because they were all terrible.
Yeah.
And at least, like, Shangela was really trying. She was doing a bunch. She had a concept. She, like...
Hers was more of a concept than any of the other 3.
So then Delta Work comes out in this Kwanzaa...
I really liked this.
I really liked this too.
She was this, like, regal queen. The silhouette flattered her.
Yep.
I really liked this.
I like this a lot. I thought she was toward the top. It was a little safe. So I was like, sure.
She did something no one else did. Like, nobody
That's
else
true.
thought to do Kwanzaa.
Right, no one else was like, I'm going to do a different
Everyone
holiday.
else was like, I'm going to do fucking Christmas wrapping. You know, and it was like,
Right.
ugh.
Yeah.
I
I kind of wanted someone to do Hanukkah because there was a bunch of Hanukkah shit. There was like menorahs and whatever.
Oh, was there? I didn't see them.
Yeah, they had like that. I saw stuff.
That sucks.
I know. I was like, oh, come on. You could have done like some silly, but I guess it's hard to do. What are you going to do with that?
Well, you can do something.
Yeah.
What if you were dressed up like a gefilte fish?
Yes. That's not Hanukkah though.
What do you eat on Hanukkah?
Hanukkah, you usually do a brisket.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Latkes.
Ooh, love it.
It's usually like brisket, latkes, and you know, maybe some other good Jewishy things.
Kugel?
Kugel is breakfast usually. But you could have a nice noodle kugel for Hanukkah. Why the fuck not?
Why not? What do you have for dessert?
Gelt?
What's gelt?
The little coins, the chocolate coins.
Oh, that's what they're called?
Yeah.
You could have dressed up like a giant chocolate coin. That would have been fine.
That would have, well, no, that wouldn't. It would be too gimmicky. What would you do? You'd be like this big circle? Like, no, it just wouldn't. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
You could have thrown chocolate coins
there you go.
at the judges.
Sure.
But she's wearing this giant headdress, and I was kind of like, I hope that this is like a not so subtle read on Mystique. That she's like, this is how you do it, bitch.
Well, sure, but who was it that came in and was like,
Me.
yeah, maybe at first was like, you guys.
I'm from Chicago. And it was like annoying. And I was like,
Shh.
I am from Chicago!
So then Alexis and Mateo.
I didn't love this.
Not really.
It wasn't like a disaster. It was
No.
no Christmas vagina. But it was like not great.
No.
And then it got better when she took off the weird like babushka triangle shrug.
It was fine. It was safe. It was just safe.
Yeah. She always looks like a pony. With her hair. Like a little like...
Yeah, a little bit. Prancer size. So then next was Mimi M. First, who I really thought was fun and different.
Totally.
You know, she's the Virgin Mary with the little baby, or is it Ham? We don't know.
Well, it was really campy. It was the only person who kind of did camp.
She did a performance, and I thought that was really fun. And she sold it, and so it was like, sure, you know, yeah, it's like, you know, schlubby and whatever, but it doesn't matter. And also, like, that makes sense in this story you're telling me.
Yeah, I mean, she wouldn't
She's
have...
wrapped in
Mary
this-
wouldn't have
yeah.
a couture gown.
No. So then next was Mariah.
Wearing Christmas gray.
Yeah, that was a...
As Mike Ruiz would say.
Is that a thing? No.
No, it's not. This was more of a winter.
Sure, like a winter wonderland. It was
This-
like, but it was like more gray than silver.
Yeah.
That was the issue for me.
This was like, you know, Vanessa Williams starring in a Christmas Lifetime movie,
Yep.
and she's like shopping on Christmas Eve looking for the perfect present. She's an overworked
Yep.
single mom
Yep.
doing her shopping. She's
Night
on a
before
cell phone.
Christmas.
She's like, I'm not gonna wear fucking red. I'm a businesswoman. She's
Exactly.
wearing all silver
So then the
gray.
taxi driver doesn't see her and hits her.
Oh my god, and then she's in a like It's a Wonderful Life coma situation where she sees what her life would be if she died, and then she learns to appreciate her kid.
Yep.
Also, she meets a sexy guy at a Christmas tree lot.
Yep. Love it.
And learns how to love.
Yeah.
Overwork.
Or she gets hit by the car, wakes up at the beginning of that same day,
Ooh.
and goes through it over and over again.
Groundhog Day situation.
Yep.
And I feel like there's a Santa, like a Salvation Army Santa, standing
Absolutely.
outside of the department store that like always
Is mystical.
Is it really Santa? And then at the end he's like, ding. And then it pans out, and the whole thing was a snow globe. Is it called Silver Bells?
Yes.
Silver Bells for Christmas.
Too much.
And then Santa's like ringing the bells, and then the daughter is gonna be like,
I
every
just want
time silver bells ring, a mother wakes up from her coma.
I'm so excited for the 33 new Lifetime Christmas movies
Holy
coming
shit.
this year. We're gonna be so busy.
I am so fucking excited.
So anyway, so then next,
Yes.
Raja,
Oh my god. Yeah.
just looking gorgeous and slaying that runway walk.
Oh my gosh. So like she looked like a slutty schoolgirl. She
On
had, like,
Christmas in
Christmas
a fashion
break.
show.
Yeah, I mean it was like really good.
Ooh, now there's a Christmas movie too.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. And like Lacey Chabert stars in it, and she's like designing clothes for the winter, you know.
Okay, okay.
She's designing exclusively brightly colored pea coats.
We're losing it. We're losing it.
We're losing it.
We'll workshop it.
Okay, well,
Workshop it.
they can't all be silver bells for Christmas.
Will Santa's workshop it?
No, stop it, stop it. You took it too far.
Anyway, Raja looks great, and it's obvious that she won.
Well, yeah, and she's got this like huge. It was sort of like avant-garde schoolgirl, you know. She's got this big shoulder piece that's like a big bow, and her little boots with the fur around.
Yes, I love the boots.
So
Oh my
cute.
God, yes.
And so then she's just like what, like stomping
Boom,
the
boom,
runway,
boom,
dun,
yeah.
dun, dun, and then at the end she does the snow angel.
Yes, which was so cute and fun.
So,
like
like,
it was
silly
irreverent, and you're just
Yes.
like, oh my god, I can have fun too, and look like a crazy model who's like. Shoo, shoo. So then, last but not least, in my opinion, was Shangela.
Yes.
Who pushes out the stupid snowman.
Oh boy.
But like, I didn't hate the snowman as much as everyone else did. I get that, like, sure, it stole some of the spotlight away from her.
Right. I don't think it added enough
It didn't add enough.
to be worth it.
It was like a lot for her to schlep out and push away. You
Well,
know, it
then
was
like make that the joke that you're like inching it down, and then you're like, oh fuck this, you know, or something.
Maybe, yeah.
Tell me a little story.
Yeah.
But basically, she's wearing one of those like paper Chinese lanterns
yeah,
as
IKEA
a
lights.
snowball skirt
Right.
kind of thing.
And it lights up underneath and whatever. The problem is, and they fooled me for a while, because she's walking down, I'm like, oh, that looks good, and then they
You
show
see
the back, and you're like, oh god,
You
that's
just
a mess.
stapled that. Kind of cute in concept.
Yes.
And clean.
Well, I think
it wasn't crap the fuck up. I
No.
liked her earrings. You know, they were just like big
Little ornament
drop
ball,
ear
yeah.
ornaments. Her hair did look like she'd been electrocuted. Like
Oh,
it was like, whoa. So then they get into critiques.
And Carmen's
she's
just like, oh, well, I had this thing
well, I
and
had
this
my
excuse.
wig and that.
I've never done the trampoline before, and getting on it, I pulled a muscle. So I wasn't really ready for this, and it was kind of like the hair wasn't really working with what I had on my arm, which was getting caught to the chiffon, and then my lip gloss was stuck, you know, and I swallowed a piece of snow, and...
It was hilarious how many excuses she was throwing at
It was
It was
insane.
like absurd.
You know, this is a competition. At the end of the day, nobody gives a crap. You just have to bring it.
So
Raja wins.
Raja wins, duh.
Yeah. They're like, made me up for, oh my god, they tricked me. Rue had me for a second. She's like,
You showed us that big girls do cry. Now I'm really going to give you something to cry about. Congratulations, you're safe.
congratulations. I was like, what? And she's like, you're safe. I was like, oh, okay, right.
It was
That's
like
what I
a
thought.
double negative.
It was like, what is going on here?
And then
Shangela and Venus are in the bottom.
Delight, who I know by name, Venus Delight, are in the bottom. They lip sync to The Right Stuff by Vanessa Williams.
Yep. And it's a disaster.
This was the messiest lip sync I can remember.
Well,
I mean,
until later on. I mean, she sets the bar for physical contact.
Season. I mean, it was insane.
It like starts off semi-innocently, I guess,
I mean,
enough where like Shangela's standing in front of her, and so she's
yeah,
like,
but, I mean, Shangela does keep like kind of aggressively staying in front of her, whatever. But Venus is just like pushing her out of the way, like shoving her.
and then she takes the hoop, the lantern, and puts it around her neck.
Shangela's lampshade has become a weapon.
They're throwing their wigs off.
Oh, well, she throws her ponytail thing that's like a projectile. Like, it's like crazy how far it goes.
Shangela throws her wig off.
Yeah.
It was like really messy.
Shangela's doing what she's supposed to be doing. She's supposed to be lip syncing and performing, and Venus is just really pouncing on her.
Shangela's nips are just
Oh
out
my God,
again.
right?
It was very much a repeat of her previous lip sync, which was also messy. Yeah. This was...
I honestly was kind of ready for Rue to just be like, you're both going home.
Look, I was so ready to be like double elimination.
Shangela, I was wrong. You don't deserve to come back.
I must admit that made me feel uncomfortable.
But anyway, Shangela stays by some miracle.
Right?
I was serious. I was like, maybe I misremembered. She just... No, it didn't happen.
I thought so, and I was like, no, she stays longer. This week on Untucked.
Untucked.
A winner!
This Untucked was not great.
Not really.
It was...
Alexis is really coming for...
Everybody?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Particularly Mariah.
And Shangela.
I mean, everyone really.
She was
She's
not
just, like,
having it.
vicious.
Yeah.
For me, like, for example, I don't think that was created.
No, Alexis is just like, I can't believe Shangela's back in this competition, blah, 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 blah,
They
blah.
were-
I can't believe Carmen is naked all the time, blah, 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 blah. Mariah, you didn't make that outfit, you just glued stuff on it, blah,
Right,
blah, 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 you know, whatever.
It's like a lot. It was a lot. And then they kind of came for Stacy.
I mean, she asked.
Sure.
I have a question. Do you not see me as competition?
No.
It's like, no.
No, I don't.
Phoenix, no.
I
And
mean-
she keeps talking about it, keep talking about it, keep
Yeah, I
talking
get it.
about it. And it was like, nah, I really don't care about this at all.
At all.
You asked, was I feel like you were competition? No. I don't look at you and feel like I need to watch out for you. I don't feel like that.
Okay. And so Stacey's like, well, fuck you too.
Well, so then there's sort of this weird, kind of seemingly out of nowhere conversation where Yara just asks Stacey if she wants to be a transsexual.
Do you want to be a transsexual?
Oh no, honey, just because I got big
You look
boobs.
like a transsexual.
I mean, and it turns out that she has now transgendered
transitioned.
and has transitioned.
Yeah.
So
then seemingly the last half of Untucked is Broken Ornament Gate, and it's just like, I thought of breaking up the ornaments and gluing them onto
literally
my
could
lapel.
not care
no,
less.
I thought of it. I mean, it was just so absurd.
I was like, whatever. You both are gonna go home. I don't care. You're both terrible. They were all ugly. I wish someone had just said that.
It was a bad idea all around. Who wants to claim it?
Yeah, exactly.
You and Phoenix have a lot going on
Right
similar
here on your
with your little lapels. Now,
Tell us about that.
yeah.
You want to tell us about that? Like, they were just so shady about it.
Oh, the way they brought it, we're like,
What's that about? And then fucking Venus is like, I don't know. I don't read minds. I don't know if she stole it. I was like, what?
Do you think that she copied
I'm like
you?
smart enough.
I don't know. I mean,
Well, honestly,
I don't read minds, so.
It was too much. It was crazy.
I'm over it.
Anyway, this episode of Untucked was like kind of whatever.
Yeah, it was kind of not great. But, you know, whatever.
It
They
gets
can't
better,
all be
it gets better,
amazing.
it gets better. Cheers to this season. I'm so excited for things to come. It
So
only gets better.
Yes.
And we'll see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday. Subscribe, share, Patreon, drink wine. Yep. That's all, folks. Cunts. Damn it, I fucked it up.